Before you watch this video, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
Hello guys, you're watching the 70%ers channel. Today we're going to be reacting to top 10 cursed games that you should never play. Let's go. Boys, how are we?
I'm buzzing for the video.
Absolutely buzzing.
Scary stuff.
Hello and welcome back to the most amazing channel on the internet.
Oh, well, I don't know
am your
about that.
host,
I'd say the
Rebecca
70%
Felgate, and
is the
today
most
we are
amazing.
talking the top
Yeah.
10 cursed
I'd have to
paranormal
agree with
games
that
you
one.
should never play. And honestly, don't. I wouldn't play any of the games.
Well, we're
on
going
this
to
list, not because
in the
of whole
future.
ghost
This
thing,
is just
but more
video
because of some of
inspiration.
them
Give this video 50 likes and we'll get one of these games.
like super
Yeah,
long
if
setups, and
you
honestly,
give us some
I'd
likes,
just rather have a
we'll
nice
play
cup
one
of
of these
tea and
We
get
promise.
stuck
50,
into a game of
50
Settlers
likes.
of
Yeah, we
Catan.
promise,
What's
like,
your favourite game?
you've
Let
got
me know in
evidence
the
now,
comment
so.
section down below. There's a board game cafe here in Toronto, and it's like one of my favourite places to go.
Interesting.
Yes. If you like our content, please do leave a thumbs up to this video. If you haven't subscribed yet,
Go ahead and subscribe to
and
us as
do
well.
all this.
Get
Check
us-
out the links
by the
in
way.
the
Get us
description
global.
box to our most amazing Instagram,
Yes.
all of our sources. Stick around to the end. I'm going to be replying to some comments.
Here
Coming
we
in
go.
at number 10, we have One Man
hide and
God.
seek.
In Japan, this game is known as Hitoru Kakurenbo.
That just
I might have
ruins
said that
it for
wrong.
me.
Let me tell you though,
yeah.
your stuffed
Oh,
toy will
dear.
never be the same again. So, what you need here is a stuffed animal
Plenty.
with
Yeah,
a
you got a
handful
few
of
of them.
arms and
Plenty of
legs.
them.
So
I've
think
got one
bear
of them.
rather
That
than
looks
crocodile.
creepy.
Also, it has to have a name. For example, Ted the
Ted
Dread.
the Dread.
Basically,
Oh,
you
big
cut
old
Ted the Dread open, remove his stuffing, replace it with rice, and then
Rice
some
and
fingernail
fingernail
clippings.
clippings, okay.
Creepy. You then sew
That's
the
a bit
bear
weird.
back up, wrap it, thread it, do
That
all
is a
that kind of
creepy
stuff,
doll.
put it back together. You then put this stuffed toy in the bath and say,
Bath
for the
time.
first game, I'm it. You then count to 10 with your eyes closed, then you're supposed
What
to
is the
stab
point in
the
that
toy
game?
and say I won. Just sounds very
That's
dramatic.
just
You
standard,
then
isn't it? Like,
announce
you know,
to the toy that
what wouldn't
it is going to be it, and then you have to go and
Uh-huh.
hide. For some reason, it's important that you hide with a glass of salt water, and if you feel scared, put some of that in
Okay,
your
then.
mouth. When the game is over and the
Okay.
toy hasn't found you in an hour, fingers crossed, you go back, spit the salt water on the toy, and burn it.
Oh,
Ted.
what?
then.
Honestly, it all sounds like
That
a lot
is
of fun
What's
to
the
me.
point of that? You
Ah,
just
yes,
lose your
at
teddy
number
bear
nine,
or
we
you get
have
killed.
a classic. It's
Oh,
the
this is what
Ouija
we're getting.
board. Tale as old as time, right? Do you guys even need me to explain
boys, this is
one?
what we're getting.
Can we just move on to number 8? No? I have to say the words? Okay then. An Ouija board is a board with printed letters,
classic.
numbers,
We
and
plan to
signs,
bring one
plus
of
the
these to
words
school.
yes, no, good, and bye. It is used
No,
to
we need to
summon
do that. That's a
spirits
video
and
idea.
communicate with them. Famously,
Ouija board
perhaps
at school.
spirits have indeed been summoned. Interestingly,
Ouija board
you
in
can
abandoned
actually
building.
buy an Ouija board
Well,
in
you
a
can
box
buy it,
made
you
in
can buy it, you
game
can buy it.
shops. Why buy one when you could make one
Yeah.
yourself? Coming into number
Get
8,
Mr.
we have
Kensington to make
Charlie
it.
Charlie.
Charlie Charlie is a game, I guess, a bit like the Ouija board, but it's way more DIY. A
This is the
person
only one I've
balances
heard of, to be
pencils
fair.
on top of one another with no
I've done
and
this a million
yes
times.
written in squares. Charlie Charlie can't be used to summon any
Oh, that's
demon
a
though.
shame.
It seems that the infamous Charlie is the only one that will appear. And again, I'm not sure you want to meet him. Players of the game say something like, Charlie Charlie, are you here? And then the pencil moves and teenagers freak out on YouTube.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
trend.
We do.
So why do the pencils move? Clearly because a demon has been summoned, not because of friction and
course.
gravity. Demon. Coming in at number 7, we have
living doll. Oh, dear.
Do you know what? I really don't like a creepy doll. I don't. In fact, I feel like you shouldn't have dolls over the age of 10.
Yeah.
Just get rid of them because they'll
I agree.
probably
Yeah.
haunt you. They
No,
pop
if
up
you still got
everywhere and
one,
they're always
get rid.
causing paranormal havoc. Get those dolls out. So Living Doll is like a cocktail of paranormal game fusion. It's got a lot of scary game tropes, candlesticks, mirrors.
These
hiding
games are
the
quite
doll.
expensive,
So
aren't they?
Yeah.
you're supposed
I know.
to get a
They're
doll
not cheap. They're
and
not
you
any
know,
old
because
board
for a
game.
low
mirrors
budget-
and say a little incantation.
Yeah.
You then blow out the flame and wait for the doll to come and find you. If it finds you, then bad news bears. You're supposed to hide for around an hour and try not to get found.
It's exactly
if
the
you
same as
remain
the other.
unfound, then
Yeah.
good. Congratulations, you survive. You then return to the doll, which may have moved, pour salt on it, and put it in a cupboard overnight.
Okay, yeah.
That ought to do it.
Right.
Coming into number 6, we have
Midnight Man.
Oh.
Midnight Man is a modern rehashing of an old pagan ritual
Oh.
and is essentially a game to summon a
Let's do it.
spirit. I feel like all of these games summon spirits, you know. To play, you write your name on a piece of paper. You have to prick your finger and
What?
produce a small drop of blood.
I don't think
and
we
put
should
it
do
on the
this one.
paper. You then
Sounds
light
good.
the candle
1,000
and you take the
subscriber
paper with
special.
Your name on it to a
We'll do it.
door.
If it gets to
Has
1K,
be
What's that,
locked,
Joel?
Give us
apparently.
100 likes to
Timing
do
is
this
very
one.
important here. You have
Yeah.
to then knock on the door 22 times, with the last knock coming exactly at the stroke of midnight. You then
you
open
can
the
do
door,
that.
blow out the candle, close the door, relight the candle. To me, it's all a big fact.
Yeah, it's a lot of
this
effort.
apparently means that the
Is
Midnight
it?
Man is now in your house.
Whoa.
Your
Nah.
job is to
Nah.
avoid
Nah.
being caught by the Midnight
Nah,
Man.
This is the
He'll
worst one
try
so
and
far.
scare you until 3:33
Yeah, nah.
a.m.
Why
No more,
3:33?
no less. Honestly, I'd much rather just be in bed having a good sleep. It sounds like way too much aggro. Whatever you do, don't say his name 5 times unless you want to play the game, in which case, go ahead. That's
Okay,
right, guys. At
halfway
number
through.
5, we
The
have
Candyman.
Candyman.
Sounds
Candyman,
good.
Candyman. Actually, do you know what? I think I'll stop there.
Yeah,
The
sounds
Candyman
good.
is allegedly a murder victim with a hook for a hand, like Captain
Oh.
Hook, one of my favourite
Oh.
characters ever. He's mean. If you say Candyman's name 5 times, then you will
Okay,
summon
let's
him.
try it.
The only issue, aside from summoning a demon, is,
Candyman.
you know,
Whoa!
Zachary.
Whoa.
We want you to die. There was a movie made about it. Have you seen it?
No.
Let me know. Coming into number 4, we have the Devil's
Oh, no,
Dog.
that's a
Yet
bit-
another
Devil's Dog.
summoning
This
game,
seems
although this one doesn't require a mirror. Shocker. If calling forth the Hounds
Dun,
of Hell
dun.
is high up on your to-do list, then you'll be pleased to know it's actually
Oh,
pretty easy.
cool.
All you have to do is close your eyes.
So if you wanna
although allegedly
summon a
the game
hell
works
dog,
best
just,
in a group of
watch this
4
video.
with one person in the
It's
middle.
true,
yeah.
Alone or together, you
Instruction
close your
manual
eyes and
right
punch
here.
into a little ball and say, Devil's Dog, Devil's Dog, Satan bring me Devil's Dog,
Why
over and
though?
over
Why
again
would
until
you?
you feel scratch marks on your back. You'll likely even see them. This way you'll know that you've been marked by the
Mate,
Hellhounds.
You
Apparently
just
they'll
turn around
provide
and
you
there's
with
Ivan
protection.
doing that.
Why would
But
people
also
do
because,
this?
So, you know,
don't know.
again, Tea and
For
Catan?
views.
Anyone?
It's
Coming
just
into number
stupid.
3, we
Just for
have
the views.
Mirror Tunnels.
Mirror Tunnels.
Mirror Tunnels is a
Oh, I've
heard
crazy
of this
parallel
one.
universe game.
I haven't.
For this one, you're supposed to set up 2 very big mirrors facing one another, and then you physically stand in the
Okay.
middle. You stand looking in the mirror and count how many frames you can see over your shoulder in your reflection, like mirror after mirror after mirror
Yeah, I
after
get that.
mirror, kind of like that bit in Black Swan. It's actually,
enough.
honestly, probably enough to send you mad. So you were supposed
That
to
is
look
weird.
out for movement in the frames. You should be standing still, but one of your reflections might move in another dimension. Honestly,
Yeah, that
to
isn't
me
a
it's a little
cheap
bit
game.
mind-bending, but basically, so it
Yeah,
goes.
that's
One
quite
version
Not any
of
old
you in a
game.
different dimension may bring something bad to your current dimension. Do you know what? I've gone cross-eyed. I feel like we need to move on.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
Yeah, let's
Although I will
get-
say, in
get it
every
going.
world in which you exist, are you always going to be good? Honestly, probably better just to
Well, I'm not
leave this
good
one
all that
alone.
way.
Okay, this
Number
is
2
another
is
Alright,
the
number
Bath
1
game.
better be
Bath
good.
game.
Japan.
Whoa,
To me, that
here
makes it
we
a little
go.
bit scarier.
Oh
We
god,
have the
sounds a
Bath
bit
game, also
dodgy,
known as
to be honest.
Daruma
Sounds a
San.
bit dodgy.
The Bath game involves summoning a
This might have to be
grotesque
included in,
ghost, and then you got to
you know,
stop it from
your
catching
song.
you. Again, I'm
A
sensing a
grotesque
theme here. This is
ghost.
like very normal for paranormal games, right? Honestly. Summoning a demon in the bath isn't
Nah,
like having a
this
party
just sounds
with a
wrong.
candle and a glass of wine
Yeah,
and a
this
good
is a bit-
book, but whatever floats
Keep
your
it PG.
boat. It seems that this game involves taking a bath at night in the dark and sitting facing the taps. You're supposed to wash your hair and then repeat the words Daruma-san fell down over and over again. You've got to keep your eyes shut, but you'll feel a presence
Nah.
in the bath with you. When you feel the presence, you should ask, why did you fall in the bath? When you feel like the presence finally leaves you, you've got to get out of the
What?
bath, but leave the water where it
Okay.
is. Don't drain it. The next morning is when the game begins.
Quite a long
the
game
ghost
then.
of Daruma will follow you. She'll get closer as the day goes on, but you cannot let her catch you. When you see her over your shoulder, you must shout Kita, which means I cut you loose, and then perform a karate chop. Kita.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds fun, but honestly, the whole thing sounds pretty
That- yeah,
pointless.
Yeah.
Why
that
spend the
sounds
day
a bit
escaping a
stupid.
demon when you could just, be having a good day?
It is
Pray
true.
for devils have no reason.
Hmm.
Satan waits to curse your ways. Have you seen it in his eyes in the sunset? Have you wonder if he's laughing when he plays?
No.
That's
Number
right,
one,
going
the
into number
devil
one, we have the
game.
Devil's game.
Ooh.
Great.
Alright, this
So
better be
that's
better
the
than the other ones.
description on a game listed on creepypasta.com, and it seems that the game has a 9.1 out of 10 rating from over 5,000 votes, so it must be scary. The game allegedly allows you to speak with the
No.
devil, and if you do it right, I quote, there's a fair chance you'll walk away scot-free. Good.
Okay.
The purpose of the game is not to make a deal with the devil, but just to ask him things. What type of things? Well, the post reads that he could
Bit of a
very well be
weird-looking
able
devil,
to predict
isn't it?
the
Yeah.
winning numbers of tomorrow's Powerball, for example, or tell you what deadly undiagnosed condition might be afflicting one of your loved ones. How do you play? Well, the creepypasta says that the demon can be summoned at a church at midnight.
go to a
but it
church.
works
Why do you
even
keep the
better on a
creepypasta
new
church,
moon,
yeah?
full moon, Friday the 13th, Halloween, etc. You will, you guessed it, need salt. 7 white or red candles,
7.
matches, red string, a
God.
mirror. You cannot bring any electronic devices into
Nah,
the room.
need to use.
as
You can't do
apparently
that.
we can't do
is
that
not
one,
something
lads.
that the devil
No,
is
that's
okay with.
game
Apparently,
over.
all you have to do is light the candles and stare into the mirror and will the devil to come. When he appears, one is supposed to challenge him to a game of question and response. The best way to get a truthful answer from him, according to the creepypasta, is to accept a dare from him. Now, I don't know about you, but I will
What would
not
that dare be?
doing any dares
guess.
set to me by the devil.
Go
So
on,
guys,
Amigo.
that was that.
Thank you guys for watching 70%ers. Join us next time for some more content. See you later.
See ya.